To be a black Republican is literally the most dehumanizing thing you can be politically. And I say this as a black person in America. You have to deal with human indignities all the time. You think you are free? You have zero agency. You have zero power. You have zero autonomy. Want to test my theory? Go in front of Republicans, especially MAGA, and say racism exists in the United States. I dare you. Go do it. Go do it. I dare you to do it. Want to see the Guinness Book of World Records award for the fastest cancellation? Go do it. You've got Tommy Tuberville saying this.
Some people say, well, they're soft on crime. No, they're not soft on crime. They're pro-crime. They want crime. They want crime because they want to take over what you got. They want to control what you have. They want reparation because they think the people that do the crime are owed that. Bullshit. They are not owed that.
And you can't say a damn thing or even allege it was offensive. The audacity to say it will be your swiftest demise. Look at the one black guy in the crowd while all these racists around him are cheering the open racism. He just knew he had to shut up. Irrespective of the obvious lie from the most uneducated, daft, obtuse, egregiously anti-intellectual man in Congress, he had to sit there and take it. The dehumanization you guys are willing to endure is unparalleled. That could never be me, ever. I'm not even under some misguided illusion that there aren't some racists in the Democratic Party. Oh, hell yeah, there are. Or that there aren't some issues minorities in the Democratic Party won't even dare venture into. But imagine a white Democrat making those comments and the black Democrat having to sit there and endure it while other white Democrats are clapping and cheering. It'll never happen. Candace Owens is paid to say Black Lives Matter is a farce. Imagine not being able to say that your own life matters. Because Candace, you are black. So when you say Black Lives don't matter or Black Lives Matter is a farce, you're saying your own life does not matter. She couldn't even dare wear a Black Lives Matter shirt, but she's applauded when she wears a White Lives Matter shirt? Oh my God. She's paid to undermine the grief black people are suffering after a tragedy by blaming the black victim of that tragedy, like she did with George Floyd. She's paid to be the shield for white supremacists. She's paid to create false statistics about black crime, paid to say slavery had its benefits. She can go be one and let us know how it goes. Let me know, Candace. Let me know how it goes. Because it had its benefits. It had its benefits. So when you say you left the Democratic plantation, what you should be saying is that now you are joining a plantation. You have to listen to racist remarks about you. Because when they talk about black people, they're talking about you. You are not exempt. You aren't some honorary black person. You aren't an exception. You can delude yourself into believing that they like you or that they aren't racist, but you are just their jester. You are the mouthpiece for their racism. You are their one African American. Like Trump said, look at my African American.
Look at my African American over here. Look at him. Are you the greatest? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Some of you are so willing to sell your soul for money that you will parrot any of their dehumanizing talking points, knowing that you are literally substantiating their belief in your dehumanization. But sooner or later, after you've exhausted your purpose, they will discard you because you've made yourself so easily disposable. Make sure you're saving and investing, though, because the checks are going to stop coming in one day. And at that time, don't come knocking on our doors. We've locked them. You aren't welcome on our property. And if you show up, we'll call the cops and report you as a trespasser. Don't play with us. And I know their handlers are going to say that you're just opposed to them being free thinkers. And then you're just trying to scare them into voting for the Democrats. Quite the contrary. For me to be opposed to them being free thinkers, they would have to know how to think first. And finally, if I don't think you have the capability to think, the natural conclusion is that I don't think you should vote. I understand being disillusioned with the Democratic Party. I was too. And for a long time, I didn't say anything. because I realized that my words would do more damage to the Democratic Party, which would thereby enable and enhance the Republican Party. And that's something my conscience would not allow me to do. But I'm telling you right now, I look at the Democrats and the Republicans and I can say this: you're never going to get everything you want from any political party, but you're less likely to get anything you want from Republicans. If I'm hungry right now, I'm starving, and I'm somebody who's in desperate need for food. If I go to the Democrats, I know they're not going to give me a steak and some shrimp. I know that's not happening. But I bet you I could get a butter sandwich, 2 pieces of bread with some butter in the middle. But if I go to Republicans, I can guarantee you they'll give me an empty plate. So at the end of the day, you just have to decide for yourself, well, is some better than none? And that's really what it boils down to at the end of the day. And so let Black Republicans do whatever they do, but let's do what we do. We vote blue. That's what we do. Everything in this moment boils down to perspective. If you claim that you care about this republic that we live in, Republicans are trying to destroy this republic that we live in. So all those things you claim that you want, you're going to get none of those things because you're just going to be helping aiding Republicans and ensuring that they take away those things that are fundamental to you. Vote blue.